guess we can get on cleanup duty until folks get on. So I'm gonna turn you guys around and I'm gonna start cleaning. Okay. Let me see what you guys are seeing. All right. Yeah, you guys can see the differential. So I'm going to start cleaning until you guys get in the room. I'll just be babbling. Well, when you're cleaning up and you use towels to soak up chemicals, it is generally best to throw the towels away because it is possible, if not probable, you may have it around you when you're welding later and you forgot that it's flammable chemicals that have been absorbed into the towel, and the towels will make a fire. So why even put yourself in that position? Just throw them away when you're done, and just use something else. I got to get all this crap cleaned up. Now, if you have spills in your garage like oil or transmission fluid, you know what cleans that up? Like a dandy oven cleaner. Uh-oh, we got somebody on. Is that classic car guy? I bet it is. He's always the first guy on. Yeah, any oil spills, transmission, rear end, dollar store oven cleaner. Keeps your garage looking like new. I'm just kind of cleaning up until people get in the room. I'm gonna give you guys some time. So I'm getting all this stuff from under here. You can check out. We are not leaking. The reason why it leaked yesterday was because we filled it with the yoke off of it. You did not fill it with the yoke off of it. But as you can see, it's good enough for government work. Now I'm going to get some of this oil out of this pump. I'm coming. Hang in there. Okay. Wait a minute. Let me check out who's on here with us. Of course, it's that classic car guy. Good morning, my brother. Johnny Rocket's with us. All right. Well, you guys were so helpful yesterday. We now know that I bought so much crap, I don't even know the stuff I have. And we have a pump for our rear end. Now, I'm just getting the last little bit of, I found that it'll still hold oil in it. So you want to make sure you clean it out. Now, the best thing to do, my recommendation right now, first get all of the big oil out, and then, like it's draining now, it's got a little suction going. What I'm going to do to clean it, I'm going to get some Dawn dish soap, really good with breaking up oil. and I'm gonna pump it through it before I put it up. So the next time I use this, I'll always try to clean it before I use it, but the next time I use it, it won't mix rear end fluid. Really? It won't mix rear end fluid with whatever I'm pumping next time. I'm gonna wipe this off. No need for you guys to see that, but I'm gonna slide up under the car, wipe it off on this towel. So what's going on today? Okay. I guess since I'm under here, what do you guys think? Oh, wait a minute. Can you guys even see it? It's hard for me to see what you guys see. You know what? I'm going to turn it around. All right. No, wrong way. There we go. Okay. No leaks. No nothing. Good. We painted it. Still, don't worry about the orange. We're going to touch up the orange, but it's more of a pain to try to touch up that yolk. But we are good to go. We can let this car down. And I'm going to get all the grease off of it. I touch up the orange. I was going to try to do it, but again, every time you're about to rush, it just causes more problems. Differential oil. But we have a posse. Posse either needs posse oil or it needs a different additive. Let me see. A 4-ounce bottle of limited slip additive. So we're going to add a limited slip additive to the oil that's in there, and then we should be fine. So do not forget, don't just put the regular oil in and think you're good if you have a posi rear end. If you have an SS, put a posi rear end in it. Again, posi, both tires spin. Both back tires spin. Other than that, if you have an open differential, only one will spin. Just, if you got an SS, the SS is the super sport. It was the sports car of the line. So if you're going to redo your rear end anyway, and you got an SS, even if it's a lay and play car, this is not a racer. You can't race on 13s. Because somebody was asking me, why would you put a posi in a car with 13s on it? Because it may not always have 13s on it, and I just want it to be what I consider to be right. So that's our move as far as that's concerned, getting that on there. All right, and what do? Every time we finish something, we clean up. So it doesn't even look like more crap than it does. See, when you have a very little bit of space, you really have to keep everything as neat as possible, because what you're going to do is start knocking over stuff or tripping over stuff, and you're going to fall and hit your car, and you're going to be mad. So go ahead, take the time, keep your stuff in order, keep your stuff clean, and you can find stuff better. So all around, it's just a good idea. So tell me what's going on with you guys today. What's going on? We got 41 people in the chat and 1 like. What part of the game is that? Come on, show me some love. Let's get some likes. Let's get the likes up. Make sure you guys are, obviously you guys are hitting the alarm bell, because we're filling up the chat much quicker. so everybody knows when to come on. But for our new people who just kind of stumbled onto the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. It is not a monetized channel. We don't do super chats and all that kind of stuff. Not to say anything's wrong with it, not to say one day we won't, but for what we're doing right now, we really don't need that. We're just learning how to build cars together and literally learning together. What I really like about this channel and why I feel it is successful and getting a little addictive for me to do is because you guys are actually helping me. First, it's fun. Ooh, who wants to see what I'm doing? Let's kind of talk to people we don't know. But you guys are actually helping me work through the car. And I guess most people on these channels either know it, with a degree of mastery, or look like they know what they're doing. I'm not faking. If my work speaks for itself, I can do what I can do, and I don't know what I don't know. And I'm kind of good in my own skin as far as that's concerned. So to have hundreds of people, helping me out through the process, getting this car done, it's an advantage for me. So that's pretty much the primary use of this channel, is to get our cars done. I've learned how to do, who is this? If you guys are watching the live, please smash that like button. Thank you, Classic Car Guy. Yes, if you guys are watching, please hit that like button and make sure you join the channel and participate. If you see me doing something stupid, you're like, hey, bro, why don't you use this tool? Or, hey, you can do that this way. Help me out. Because what we're going to do is I'm going to begin to come on and ask who's in their garage. And if you're in your garage, we're gonna I'll send you a link, and you'll be able to come on, and we'll do a split screen. It'll be my garage and your garage. I'll tell you best as I know. Everybody on the chat can chime in, and it won't just be me benefiting from you guys' generosity and expertise. We'll all benefit, and we'll. Hey, that sounds kind of cool. A virtual car club. What do you guys think about that? Should Bolt-On Car Restoration's YouTube channel be a virtual? Ooh, I kind of like the sound of that. Talk to me. Hit me in the chat. Who wants to start a virtual car club with me? I think that's a good idea. All right. Now I'm going to burn this paper, and I don't care if that chemical towel is in there. Oh, service kindling. So I say we put this sucker on the ground and see what it looks like in the low position. Who's down for that? Who wants to see it in the low position? Hit the like button. If I get 5 likes, we're going to jack this car up and sit it on the ground and see what it looks like dropped all the way to the ground. If I get 5 likes, we're going to drop it to the ground. If not, I'm going to leave it jacked up, and I'm going to put that additive in it when my son gets back with it. 49 people watching, and what kind of vehicle do you own? What kind of vehicle do you own? What kind of vehicle are you working on right now? What kind of vehicle is your favorite vehicle? My other phone is going crazy. I don't know. Are you guys calling me on my personal phone? Because I'm actually doing this from my business phone. Hugs. Oh, my buddy from London is texting me. I helped his niece when I bought some popcorn. I bought a crap load of popcorn. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Um, whew. Let me see. Do it. No likes. Like, okay, I guess I'm not gonna put the car on the ground. Wow, you guys are stingy with the likes today. What part of the game is that? I'll keep cleaning. Keep cleaning. All four are gonna be replaced. Let me see. I have a stripped hood bolt on my. Ooh, let me get my. When I do it on my iPhone, I do not know how to work iPhones. I suck at this. I have to put on my reading glasses. I have a stripped hood bolt on my 66 C10, where my torsion spring hinge bolts to the hood. What's your opinion on helicoil instead? Because we got of hood. Ooh. So I'm assuming what you're asking me. Let me get my hood up. Where's the strip? Well, I guess it really doesn't matter, but is your strip up here or is your strip down here? But I'm going to be honest with you. I like the look of the hydraulic hinges, but I've heard that people have trouble with them because these hoods are so freaking heavy. And you'll notice I'm not real quick on updating these cars. I put accessories on cars, but I'm not real quick on making them modern. Like, I'm not looking for the LS swap right now. I'm not looking, I'll get chrome hinges, but I'm not trying to put the hydraulic hinges in the trunk or the front. The point of having these cars, to me, where I am right now, I know once you've had them for a while, you want to trick them out and do different stuff. I'm not real big on that. I like the classic stuff. I'm definitely not at the level where I change the steering wheels. That's the ID picture of the car. So if you're gonna replace your hinges, it just really depends on what kind of car person you are. If you are a real more mod than resto, go with the hydraulics. If you're more resto than mod, go with your classics. Bolts are gonna strip, and there's really nothing you can't fix on these cars, with between a welder and a torch. So my initial inclination is to stay with the original. That's just my. Well, I got 2 likes. If I get 3 more, we're gonna put this car on the ground. Other than that, look at this. Man, this thing is still dripping oil. Frig. Man, look at it. Look at it. Still dripping out. This oil definitely wants to hang out. All right. Give me 1 second. Put you guys here. Give me 1 second. I'm just draining oil. Don't mind me. Draining away. So one thing, you can use this pump but know that draining it is a booger. Getting all of the oil out of it, I don't know if you guys can see it. Look at that. So that means a lot of oil gets trapped in the pump itself, and you'll think you cleaned it out. How much was it?
$9.
Cool, just set it there for me.
All right.
You'll think you cleaned it out, but it'll settle and start pouring out all over again. So the additive is here. So those of you who didn't want to give me likes, guess what? Oh, that's so dumb. I'm sitting there cleaning it out, and now the additive's here, and guess what? I gotta pump it. I gotta pump it in anyway. So, oh, we got the 5 likes. Let me see. Okay, we got our 5 likes. We got 64. 5 likes with 61 people in the room. What part of the game is that? Let's see what additive we have. We got our pump right here. I'm gonna leave that on the floor. None of this stuff, none of these people sponsor me or anything, so I'm just showing you what I'm using for the sake of our showing it. Eliminates noises such as chatter, groans, squeals, reduces differential temperatures, extends clutch pack and equipment life. Works in all makes and models. Directions for use: squeeze entire contents into the differential. If necessary, remove enough gear oil to maintain proper level with supplement. 1 4-ounce bottle will treat differential capacities up to 2 quarts. Capacities over 2 quarts require an additional 4 ounces, allow 20 miles of road operation for complete mixing. Avoid contact with eyes, blah, blah, blah. We do not read that safety stuff. Safety is for chumps. All right. Okay, remember, this is YouTube. It's not OSHA. So don't be turning me in. Oh, he said don't do this. Okay. I don't know. It's looking like it's in a crazy little package. And if I can just squeeze this in there, that's what I'm going to try to do. Let's see. I'm going to turn it around. Let's see what this bottle looks like. It looks a little funky. I'm hoping that this is enough for me just to pop the top, cut the tip, squeeze it in, and screw the thing on real fast. Who thinks that's going to work? Or I can reverse our lines and pump out some differential oil and try it that way. I don't know. Let's cut the top off of this. And where do you keep? Say, okay, I need to cut something. Here's another garage trick. If you go in somebody's garage and you see stuff like this, that is an old school, probably California garage guy. You keep razor blades stuck in the drywall all over your garage. There's another one. And there's some more over there. So you don't have to walk around and look for that. You already know where they are. Okie dokie. Bingo. This sucker is sharp. The guy, I was getting some carpet installed in my house, and we left the a couple of packages of carpet razor blades. I've had these things for about 2 or 3 years. These things are sharp. They are sharp. So let's get under there. We're going to squeeze this in and try to screw that back on there. Hope a lot of it doesn't come out. I'm going to squeeze it really hard and hope it shoots in, and just try to screw it back on real fast. Let me change the lights so you guys can see what we're doing. And we got 70 people in there and 74 people in here. Whoa. Speaking of 74, I had a 1974 Delta 88 convertible Oldsmobile. Man, that was a beautiful car. And I'm not an Oldsmobile guy, but that was the first car that hooked me onto the old schoolers. First one I owned, and I sold it during the recession, and was able to help some family and put my family back into a good position. So these cars, are more than fun. These cars are bank accounts. So when you need, back then it was $7,000 to $10,000. Now it's $50,000, $20,000, $50,000, $100,000. You got these bank accounts just sitting here waiting to be spent. I am so glad I checked this. Look, because I was going to try to be fast. Someone told me to double check and make sure the viscosity, that's the thickness, is one that I can move quick with it. And it's not a lot in here. It's literally 4 ounces, which is not a lot. So when we unscrew this, I'm gonna try to shoot it in real fast. And because this is gonna leak because it's full, but that's okay. Oh, cool. All right. Nothing's leaking so far. Oh, spoke too soon. Ah, you son of a. All right, but we got everything in. All right. All right. I'm sorry. All right. We're working. Can you guys see, or is my big head in the way? All right. I don't think we lost enough to. I hope my head wasn't in the way. I hope you got to see everything. Let me see. No, you saw it. Okay. No, actually, you didn't get to see it because that's not. That should be fine. Okay. Now, we're going to have to drive it to mix it all in, but we're not going to worry about that right now. We're going to worry about putting this on the ground because I did get my 5 likes. And because of the 5 likes, you get what you want. Which is to see on the low. But before we put this car on the ground, what do we have to do? We have to check. We got to check the check. But I got to get my glasses. Let's see who's in here. Who wants to shout out? Let me shout out. I just use full synthetic differential oil that has the limited slip average in there, better differential juice, and cost about the same. Now I know. You know what? I looked. I was in, and this is Goodman Boat Transport. I looked for some yesterday, and I didn't see it at. I didn't see it in Summit, and I found out I could use one. Number one, I already had the regular oil. That's first and foremost. So I was trying not to waste the oil that I had. So if there was a way for me to use the oil I had and take care of my posi, yes. But if I had to just use new oil, I would have. But yes, you're very right. It is best to just get the stuff straight out. But I had already had some, so I was trying to use that. Oldsmobile Rocket 88 is how I got my name. Ah, really? Okay. Yeah, okay. Oh, this thing is still leaking oil. Well, I'm going to I'm gonna go ahead and put this up. My other phone is going nuts. Oh, it's because I got my construction project is kind of winding down, and I think I've gotten rid of the subs that weren't valuable to me, and I think we're gonna coast in. But I made an offer to purchase on another house, and the city is not gonna sell it to me, and that is a bit unfortunate. Remember, chalk your tires anytime you're doing this. Make sure you guys get the little stuff, tire chalks. That's the stuff that we see in the store, we know we need, but we don't spend the money on it for whatever reason. Get that, because the last thing you want to do is roll your car into the garage or something that is completely avoidable. Now, it's already up. See, it's loose. I'm just gonna give it a couple of pumps. And you don't want to get silly. When you got that car up like this and you don't have those stands under there, you want to get them out quick. And you want to make sure, especially if you were using jack stands, I'm turning you guys around. All right, now I'm gonna ease it down from the other side. Nice and slow. Easy does it. Do it easy. Come on, Wonder Wheel. man. How's it looking on that side? Ready on the left. Ready on the right. Ready on the left. Okay, let's see. How you? Oh man, we got 9 likes. 9 likes. Year. This is a 1964 Chevy Impala. The reason why it looks so different: custom blinds in the back window, custom cruiser skirts instead of fender skirts, Continental kit, dual antenna setup. But yes, indeed, 64. But got to give you what I promised. Let's drop this sucker to the ground. Let me turn you guys around. Let me see what you're seeing. All right. Oh! Okay. We got a couple of things going on. I can't go as low as we needed to go. Why? I got this little step right here. You see that? And it's cool as far as the bumper is concerned, but something is happening with my Continental kit. I saw my Continental kit move. You guys watch it for me. Let's see what the Continental kit is doing, because I saw it move. Now, if it's on the ground, this lip is not going to be here, so it's still going to be able to flatten out. But okay. All right, I'm going to show you why this is good and bad. One, we can't see it as low as it goes. It actually goes lower than this. So we're going to have no back tire when we lay this down. But we can't because ooh, wow, look. It popped it out. It hit the bottom. Now, the reason why I did that, I know, is because I didn't put the springs on it. So that's cool. That doesn't mean it's that fragile. But it's also good I left that tape on it. Because look, that would have scratched the paint. That would have scratched that paint. Mistakes happen, and you're going to learn. And we had to test that out. So I would rather test it out and know. But I told you guys I was going to give it to you low. I gave it to you low. Let's pick it back up. And we're going to fix that. Cool. And we'll just, we're going to fix that chrome, get it fitted back on there right. And let me see. Somebody has a gold 63. I think I'm seeing. Where are my glasses? Gold 63. Who's got a gold 63? Jared, what's going on, my man? Oh, Jared's the one with the gold 63 SS. Been in my garage. Definitely not as clean as this. Well, let's get it clean, brother. When are we gonna start working on it? Let's get your car on the channel, and just like you guys are telling me what to do, we'll help you as well. It'll be our virtual car club. Jared, let me know if you want to join our virtual car club. Now, of course, this is not a car club. We're just all virtual friends. So it's not dues and all of that. But I think that's a cool title. Virtual Car Club. I'm going to put that in the description of this channel. I'm getting the chocks out of the way, getting everything cleaned up. You know what? What's the point of moving the chalks? It's not like I needed to move forward. Let me put these chalks back on here. Yeah, is that really serving the purpose? When I'm ready to move the car out, then I'll move them. Let's put this up here. Oh, out of the way. Garbage, 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 receipts. Oh. So we got our rear differential oil nice and squared away. We're going to put the cap on this. We had a little bit left over. I'll be fine with that. Very greasy stuff. And you know what's good about this? I'll keep this so I'll know what I'll need next time. And something crazy always happens. And I never brought this up on camera, but let's talk about it now. Gangsta Grinch. Who is Gangsta Grinch? Firecracker Frankie. Gangsta Grinch. I have a red and white 64 Impala. Guys, you got to post these cars. Post the pictures of your cars on our community page so I can see these rides. I want to know who Gangsta Grinch is. Gangsta Grinch. Is there someone on here named Gangsta Grinch? Because if you're coming on this channel with a name like Gangsta Grinch, you are going to have to explain. Gangsta Grinch. I love that name. Cood Map. Firecracker. Austin, Texas. Firecracker Frankie is in Austin. Okay, we're up here in the DFW. So what's the weather like down there in Austin? We've been in the 80s for the last few days. But it looks like it's going to rain. It's still warm outside. It looks like it's going to rain. But, man, you guys are assisting in this. So we can all claim credit on this car. And I haven't started this car in a bit. So I think we should probably do that. What are you guys' thoughts? Thank you, Cool Map. What kind of car do you have? I think we need to start this. But I got to cover the seat up because I can't be rolling around in all that oil and then sit on the seats. Let me see. Who wants to hear the car? If we get what we got, 15 likes. If we can get 20 likes, if we can get up to 20 likes, if I get 5 more likes, we're gonna start the car. 5 more likes, we're going to start the car. I'm restoring a Austin Cambridge 1957. Austin Cambridge. I'm gonna have to look that up. In fact, let's look it up right now while we want these 5 likes to come in. I'm gonna look up. Is car ready? Okay. Well, I gotta go pick up a car. My son's car is ready. All right, I'll be there in a minute. But we're gonna look up this Austin Cambridge. So that means I only got a couple seconds to get these likes up. They got to get 20 likes so I can start the car. Other than that, we're not gonna get to start it on camera. I'm gonna have to start it when I get back from picking up the other car. Nope, still at 16. Austin Cambridge. Austin Cambridge car. Oh, it's like the Harry Potter car. Like the old school Mercedes looking type of body. All right, I'm feeling you, player. What made you go, it's like the English 57 Chevy. Okay. Are all of them postcars or are they, do they have hardtop versions? Are all of them postcards or are they hardtop versions? 2 more lights. 2 more lights. We're gonna start it. I'd be laughing if I saw the Grinch. Come on, people. Like the stream. I put on my Grinch costume and ride on Christmas Day. Dude, I'm gonna tell you, I don't know if you all looked at my Christmas postings. The Grinch is very, very serious in this house. And yeah, the Grinch makes appearances at our Christmas parties and all that. So this is a Grinch house. Hello from Australia, Josh, my brother from another mother. So we're stuck at 18 likes and I got a car to pick up. So I'm going to have to start it when I get back. I wanted to start it with my friends, but I couldn't get the likes. I couldn't get the likes. So I'm going to go ahead and hit these lights. I do appreciate you guys hanging out. And you all made that rear end, that differential job. You guys really made that pleasant and a good experience and a good memory. I'll be back definitely. All right, Jared. Well, we definitely want you back. Make sure you follow the channel, hit that alert, that alarm bell so you know when we're on. And I'm going to go ahead and pick up so my baby can go to school, my 27-year-old baby who's in graduate school. But he's always my baby. So you guys take care. I will see you guys on the flip side. And likes or no likes, we're starting the car next live. All right, take it easy.